Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience, jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
Just go out there and give it your all every time. And
when you're young and you get in your old man super stock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Give it the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?
Welcome along, everyone, to In the Cockpit with Kins. No, not a Wednesday, but a Thursday with an extra special show. It's all about the post that's just gone crazy. Everyone's jumping on board, sharing and commenting. And to those 100 viewers who've been hanging out for our special show, welcome on board. Good to have you all here as well. As you can see, typically voicing the commentary when it comes to our live online street stocks. He'll be back on Sunday, but also bump around with Craig Booker. How you going, Booker?
Oh, I'm doing great, mate. I'm trying to focus on the screen and look to the left. It's going crazy for us tonight, and it's all for that one man, isn't it? At Peylah Games, old Blendy. It's. I'm excited. Hey, and I feel privileged that we're able to bring this live release to everybody for Peylah Games and for Blendy himself. You know, it's exciting times. I mean, we know from back in the day, he was right there with Dirt and a few others helping with the KSS mod and making it is what it is today. And now he gave us our teams racing one that we all play still and everyone still plays. And now this is exciting stuff, mate.
Oh, totally, 100%. And I know he's excited to join us as well. Going to be even more exciting because we're going to give you a chance to win some codes a bit later on this morning, later on this evening. So,
this morning, you thought you still on the radio,
yeah,
mate.
Still on the radio, mate. Still on the radio. But, you know, we all know the deal around Dirt Track Gladiators 2, and obviously everyone's been seeing the posts about the new concept he's been working on. I think we caught up with Brendan, maybe about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Early in the year, and had a good chat with them and got everyone into the game, and he will talk about it, watching kids play the game when he goes to Speedway. I know it when I'm in the plane there and I'm sitting there playing it in the play when I'm flying here. And I think I caught it with Vince from Garage 16. He told me a similar story. He plays it in the plane as well. And there's so many others.
Yeah. Oh, mate, look, it's become legendary, isn't it? I mean, we're pretty passionate about our Speedway in New Zealand, and we were passionate about the online race, and now we're getting more passionate about this. But this just isn't Speedway New Zealand. This is the world. This is world of dirt track racing. I think. I've probably got the name wrong too. Look, I've stuffed that up already. That didn't take long, did it, mate?
World of Dirt.
World of Dirt, and it's exciting. Everything looks so good, mate. So should we not delay and get the man in himself? Look, everybody's hanging out to see him. So should we bring Blendy in, eh? Or
bring him in,
Brendan? Here we go. We'll come in.
There he is, the man of the moment. How you going there, Brendan? Blendy?
Thank you so much for having me, eh?
Oh,
Right,
mate, it's a privilege, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And look, we've been amped about this. I know on Tuesday you didn't quite get there to join us. You had something else take priority, which most of us are used to over the last 20-odd plus months, mate. But, you know, that is what it is. And we move on through. And when we caught up in the intro, I mentioned about way back in the time. And like Booker said, you and your good mates are part of the KSS mod. And we get fun days on the KSR stuff and all those good times, mate. We've had a lot of good times, but you've come forward a long way.
Yeah. I've done a few things since then, but the KSR days were bloody awesome, eh? And really, what started me doing a lot of 3D modeling and all the rest of it, modeling the cars and some of the tracks for that KSR mod back in the day, the Kiwi Super Stocks, and even that's gone way far ahead since I've been part of it as well. Since Dirt's taken it all over himself and just really gone for it now. So yeah, it's awesome.
You're talking about your good mate Steve Emmett, Dirt NZ, known to the community of online racing, and one of many that's been successful in online gaming, especially with New Zealand Speedway is an example, especially dirt coming to stock cars, the contact stuff. Look, I remember the heat days and everything like that. There was those modifieds and everything like that. The fun times, the old school days, dare I say. But mate, you've just carried on and you've gone into a whole new world where nearly every bugger has a bloody mobile phone these days. If I go back to the day in the 90s, I was either called a yuppie if I had a phone, like a big brick bloody thing, then you had a flip thing. But mate, technology has advanced very, very fast, and you've captured that to create what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah, and it's been really awesome actually creating for mobile phones and getting the reaction from everybody really that has picked up the game and played it. And like I was saying to you guys earlier on, it's amazing when I go down to Speedway just to watch, and I can just look down and I can just see kids playing the game, adults playing the game, and just amazed just seeing some of the people that actually are playing it that you wouldn't think by looking at them that they'd be there doing that. But it's been amazing, eh?
Hey, one of those amazing experiences you're telling us off air before we went live was a young kid sitting next just other side of your wife there, and but after telling you were the creator.
Yeah, I was telling him I was the creator. He didn't believe me, but had my jersey on over the top. I didn't have this shirt on showing the Peylah Games, so yeah, and I had to actually take the jersey off and show him the shirt for him to believe me. But
did he believe you, mate? Did he believe you?
He did in the end. He was buzzing out, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Awesome. Quickly though, just to clarify for those who jumped on, I know we did this way back when we first called up Peylah Games, how the name came about.
Yep, so Peylah is joined together my two daughters' names, Peyton and Lila. So joined them together, made Peylah, and that's where the name comes from.
Awesome.
This 3D world you were playing with, mate, back in the day when we used to race, and you're right, Chris Bailey, yes, he was always a rollover, and he talked about that when we were off here as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd go as far as saying he was the OG Krusty that we know these days. But, mate, how the hell did you get into all of this stuff? Was it something you just stumbled on?
I did just stumble on it, actually. I'd been to Speedway, and then I sort of had a thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was a Speedway game out there? And I did a little bit of a search online and came across the Kiwi Sim Racing at the time and saw Dirt NZ's stock car heat that he had created, and got hooked on it straight away. And that was from then, just been into it, eh?
Wicked, bro. Wicked. All right. And fast forward 20 odd years plus with these phone technology and Play Store, Apple Store, you interacted with all that and look at your creation, as I mentioned at the start, the Gladiator stuff. And tell us about the new project, everything that you've been working on.
The one I'm about to release?
Yes.
About to release. It's very different to anything that I've created before. It's definitely more arcade-like, sort of. I used to go back to the arcades back in the day, put the old 20-cent pieces into the machines and have a go. I used to love the likes of Iron Man, Super Off-Road, and some of the other racing games they used to have. So this is sort of my take on a modern version almost of that, and then adding a bit of Speedway in there as well to bring it to where I like, So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's definitely different. Might take a little bit to get used to, but the online multiplayer I think is going to be pretty cool.
So what is a person that gets that? By the way, people that keep asking when it's going to drop, it's not far away. We're doing it shortly, so just be patient. It is going to happen, but you just have to be a little bit patient. Don't forget, guys. Best question for Blendy could win you a code for the game as well. So, but what for the player that gets the game, buys the game? What is in there for them, Blendy? Like we're seeing video clips of everything that's there, but like what is there a series where they can do? Is it just races? Is it?
Yep. So they can have choose to a very similar sort of setup to the way the other two games have been set up. So you got your championships, which are your main part of the game, where you got every single class has a certain number of championships that you can compete to win credits or whatever you want to do to spend on opening more tracks and cars and all the rest of it. Same setup. Plus you've got your single player racing, which is just a single race where you can just go on and have a quick sort of arcade race against the AI and all the rest of it. There's a little rally challenge mode in there that I added, which was basically you go in, you're on your rally track by yourself, and you're basically trying to beat everybody else in the world. Their times will all be on there, and you're trying to get the best time down a rally track. And then obviously you got your multiplayer, which are just individual multiplayer races.
Oh,
Me and
very-
Billy, me and Blendy go way back to Richard Burns rally days back in our days. You know, I remember that stuff. So hopefully you can actually hear me and Blendy. I'll send the odd comment popping up here. So
Yeah, I've
we'll
adjusted
just
all
keep going
that,
with it.
Kins. I've
So
tried
we've
to.
just sorted it out. So it's
Yeah.
all good. So, you know, we'll get through to it. And man, I tell you what, Brendan, there are some names on here that are raced with us way back. Brett Gregg back in the day, Sponge, Wayne Wilson. There's just a whole list of bloody names here. Look, Mental's in here, you know, Mental or Mark Eagle, and there's just so many, and they still race today.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. It's just so cool to have all these people interacting, asking all these questions. And like Craig said at the start, they're just hanging out for it to be bloody launched.
Hey, I'll just say a quick thing too. People out there, if you turn your volume up, I'll turn mine down, and then those two will be at the right level. So there you go. Let's try that to get the levels right. Turn your volumes up. Mine always seems to come out louder, doesn't it? So, but yeah. But anyway, back to the actual thing at hand. It's you see, Blendy, I see it to the left of me. People say, "Oh, we can't hear him. He needs to talk louder," or you know. So,
Yeah.
and yet it's clear for me here. But obviously, my voice is a lot louder and seems to overpower. So. I'm trying to be a bit quieter.
I can hear yours loud in here.
Yeah.
Ours is
So
like,
I might have to whisper and
it's like a heartbeat. It's like a heartbeat when you're like, and gets the book go, beep, 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 beep. He's excited. He's like everyone that's bloody waiting for it to launch. Just hang in there, everyone. Just hang in there.
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. So, and another thing I'd just like to mention before the drop to people out there too, well, I'll talk loud so they can hear me say this, but hey guys, if something isn't right when it happens, you don't need to all private message Peylah Games at 100 mile an hour complaining about everything. Just give it a minute, and if he sees any bugs, I'm sure he'll do a bug report for you. So don't stress and don't abuse him, and don't get in there like some of them do in the other games, because a lot of time and effort goes into making these games for you guys. So just be patient if you have a problem. He will sort, if there is one, then he'll sort it. I'm not saying there's going to be, I'm just saying be patient with him.
Exactly.
Let's be honest, even the big studios have issues occasionally when they release.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how it
And, you know, we see it in our R Factor 2 stuff, you know, an update gets released and then 2 days later there's a bug fix for that update. So, you know, we just got to be patient, guys, and I'm sure you're all going to love it.
Bloody human nature, can be ugly sometimes when things don't work for folks out there. Everyone just switches on and want to throw and argue with the person who creates it. Look, a lot of technology is like that in days gone by. I'm looking at Brendan here thinking, look, Windows XP and how that's evolved to Windows 11 now. Now all those kind of bugs and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, heaps going on there around this. Does it cost any money?
Same deal as my other games. Free to download. Make sure you like the game. If you do like it, pay for it.
Pay for it. All right. Can we play it on the PC?
No. Oh, well, there's probably ways to do it with emulators and stuff.
Yeah.
Larson, what are some of the tracks we can drive on?
They're all fantasy tracks in this one here at this stage, unless people are overwhelmingly want me to do some low poly versions of the tracks, I might do that. But at the moment, they're just fantasy ones.
Okay.
It's all about having fun, eh? It's all about just the fun of it all, eh?
Very different.
And you got the online, it's got the multiplayer, has it, Blendy?
Multiplayer, yes.
So everyone can get on a
first
race
time
with their mates.
Yeah. Online, go jump on for some multiplayer games. I think I've set it to up to 10 players at once on a server, which is quite good for you are using mobile phones, so the connections aren't necessarily going to be all that great all the time. But it's my first time doing online multiplayer in a game, and unlike when you're doing something like modding R Factor or something where the online's already created for you, this I had to create from scratch. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. It's worked all right in testing, but how it works once you get a bunch of people on there, I don't know. Hopefully it's all good.
Mate, bring on the bloody teams race here. I can see it already, eh?
I can see that. I can see it both 4 cars the same, go for it. Yep. Why not?
See, I'm listening to you talk all about this and everything. You're a brainy dude, aren't you?
Oh,
Hey.
I don't know. I just know how to do this particular. I know how to program and do some 3D modeling and bits and pieces. I mean, other people are good at other stuff. This is just something I'm good at. I wouldn't say I'm brainy, but yeah.
Hey, over the top of me, mate. You're a flash fella. Holy hell. That's pretty cool, though. It's just good to give credit where it's due when people put so much effort and time into it. Like Craig said earlier in the piece, don't message and abuse the hell out of it. Doesn't work. Just acknowledge them for all the work and the hours, because, like you said, it's made up of your daughter's name, and you got your wife there, and you got your family time. So, like everything, just remember, right, things take time. He's a family man, and family will always come first. So don't go firing off the top end when it gets released and thinking it's not working perfect. It takes time, eh?
Yeah, that's right, man. Nah, for sure.
I've got another question here for you, Blindy. One person's asked: does it cost to do multiplayer?
Okay, so in the free version there is no multiplayer. No. So if you want to get into the multiplayer side of it, you'll need to get the unlock.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So if you like it and you want to race your mates, buy it, get into
That's
it,
right.
and have a ball. Get some bragging rights with your mates, people. That's what's more important. Is that if you beat your mate, you got that bragging right, hey? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Hey? So you brought this game out. We're about to release it shortly. What's next for Peylah Games, mate? What's in the works there?
Well, obviously, I'm still working on Dirt Track Gladiators 2. It's still far off. It's such a big project that it's not something that's just going to be done so quickly, especially because I'm working on it on my own for the majority of it. That's part of the reason I did this. Really, was just to give people something else to play in the meantime while I'm still continuing to work on that. But that's going to be a long project. But I am absolutely still working on that because I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
So that's going to have that's probably going to be a multiplayer application too. Yes.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah,
that's correct.
That's awesome. And our formats we may be looking at. Do you want to say anything about that, or do we just want to keep it under our hat for now?
For now, I think I'll keep that under. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Keep the anticipation going, Kins out there.
Oh, totally. You got to keep the hype up. You can see it already, all these questions firing through already. As soon as I mentioned the multiplayer and teams action, Brett Griggs already said, Mark Eagle, you're my first target. It's mental, though.
It'd be a lot of people's first target.
Yeah. just out of the blue.
You'll probably get a text message from him shortly.
Yeah, you will do. He bloody called me and the O'Briens last night dorks for some reason. Mate, we haven't seen any of the family sneak along the floor by any chance, so that's all good.
This time, hey?
Not this time. This is cool. The best game ever. Yeah, you're right. Cameron, good comment there as well. Good to type that. And Chris Bailey, give us a tune on the guitar, Blindy. Have you got your guitar handy, mate? No, it's all right. Nah. Can you add Speedway New Zealand tracks in the future? Yeah, things will take time, mate.
Yeah. It's quite possible that I will. But yeah, we're going to see how we go with it.
Yeah, Booker's feeling good.
How you've brought a game out to keep everybody excited about this type of dirt stuff, so that they can see what's coming next as well. Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, I myself have done a little bit of stuff with our KSS stuff, and I know what it takes to do it. So, it's awesome that you've taken the time and what you've achieved with the spare time that you have to achieve it is actually quite incredible, Kins, when you say.
Oh, totally. Look, I've just got involved into skin painting over the recent few years, and I've just started and I've loved it, and you can produce it into something that you feel value to. Like some of my super saloons, I had this website sponsoring me, and Booker didn't know what the hell it was, but now I became a fan of the place. No, I'm just joking.
You just can't help some people, Blindy, Well, see, I was talking to him today, Kins, as well, and I'm telling him he needs to get that wheel plugged in and come join us for some real stock car racing too. So,
Yep, I do need to do that.
I think there'll be quite a few people that'll be very happy to have another race with you, to be honest, mate. So, yeah. Hey, listen, how long do we want to make them wait? Blindy, what do you reckon? Give them another 10 minutes wait? Or
I'm happy to go now if you want.
Go for it, mate.
If you want to explain to them what's going to happen.
Okay, so basically what happens is I will press the button on both app stores at a similar time. Well, I'll start off, I've got Apple open in front of me, so I'll do it on that one first. I press the button to go, and then it's up to them basically how long it takes. It can go instantly, or it can take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes it'll even take an hour or so, but hopefully it's going to be pretty quick. So it's up to them. Once I press the button, it's out of my hands. So, yeah. So I will press that button on Apple right now.
There you go, people. He's pushing the live button for Apple.
And it's making me log in again. Nice.
Oh, good.
Live, eh? It always happens.
I'll tell you what, this is intense TV, mate.
So, quick question with the Apple one you just push go live on now. What's it called on Apple?
It's called World of Dirt Racing.
There we go, right. That's what you're looking for.
There you go.
No,
So if you're an Apple
I'll
man,
put up a link shortly on the Facebook page, which
Cool.
shows it.
Yeah.
So, yep. It says it's ready for sale, but that doesn't mean anything. It can still take a little while. And I'm just going to push the other one now. So that's it. Google has also gone live apparently, but whether it has or not, I don't know.
so there we go, people. Belindy has now gone live with both of them. So if you're refreshing your Google Play stores and whatnot, you just got to wait until you can see it. I tell you
can
what,
take a while.
if someone sees it up ready and puts the post in here and tells us, you may be in a chance. You may be in a chance. Let's see who can show us when they can see it. Quiz
Not
Hawkins,
quite,
can you
not
release
quite
it
there.
now?
It's
He's
not
just done
quite
that.
there.
Have you got it, Kins?
No, I'll get it there, but there's heaps of others. I'll look for it. I'll find it. I'm gonna beat you all. I want a code. I want a code so I can show it off on the radio station. And when I'm with all the digital people in Auckland tomorrow, I'm gonna show it off. Air track ladies, I bought that one.
Oh, mate, that's awesome. So I hope you're all searching. I hope you don't leave us to go and search, though. If you're watching us live on your phone as well.
Oh, geez.
So this while we're still watching and letting everyone do it, this new stuff that you're doing, it's going to be New Zealand Speedway. Is that what we're talking for your new stuff that you're still working on?
The stuff I'm still working on, New Zealand Speedway, yeah. At this stage.
Are we talking just stock cars at this stage, Blendy, or are we?
At this stage, we are just looking at super stocks.
Yeah.
Probably, there's, to be honest, probably stock cars as well. But yeah, at this stage, that is what it's looking like. Probably for a release, and there's always a chance there could be add-ons and bits and pieces. I'm not sure, but we'll see how we go. Really, it's all about time, really, and yeah, how much time I get and what I can cram into that time, really.
Caden CJ said he can see it. What platform are you on, Caden? Oh, there you go. Maru said, Kinza, he's staying loyal, but his natives have gone to go and search it on the phone.
Bloody kids, eh?
Oh, Bradley Curran's gone. And Street Stocks, please, Blendy as well. So
Oh, sorry, Street Stocks is very high up on that list of things to do, because what I found with the full contact teams racing, I think the Demolition Derby cars I've got in there, I think brought a lot of Americans into it.
Oh,
That game on Google has had over 500,000 downloads, eh?
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
And a good chunk of those are Americans. So it's I think that's what's brought them in, because they wouldn't know what super stocks are or anything. So
Wow.
yeah.
And you get $1 for each download. You're loaded. Hey!
There's
Hell! Jeez! Not only are you a
What,
brainy
$5
fella,
a
you're a
download?
flash fella, you're a bloody rich fella too. Holy
A
hell!
proper webcam.
Got a blurry webcam and stuff though, but
Woo.
It's okay, people's cam might not be that good, but the gold watch and the.
So
next week, just looking, I reckon it's up on Apple now.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. So people, he reckons it's up on Apple. What iOS do we need to run the new game?
I'll tell you in a second, because I'm on the page 13 or later.
13 or later. There you go, Archie. Oh, look at that.
Archie, is that mental son?
Mental
He's
son,
getting.
yeah, this is Archie Webster, not Archie.
Sure.
Not up
Wow.
on Samsung. Give it time, guys. At the Google Play Store and the Apple Play, do they call it Apple Play Store? What do they call it on Apple?
Yeah. Apple
Apple
Store. Yeah.
Store and Google Play Store. You just got to give it time. It looks like one of them's up. If you're not seeing it, you might need to search a bit better.
Although it's saying that it may be up in America, but not in New Zealand yet, or something like that. They sort of
Yeah.
stage
Oh,
through
it
the
takes
country.
stages. So give it time. What's the name? What's the name under? You want to tell them again there, Blendy?
Yeah, it's World of Dirt Racing, but you may even be able to just search Peylah Games. I'm unsure.
Yeah, just search up you. Chris Bailey said, will it run on a Nokia 3310? That 56 needs a kick, hey, Blendy?
Jesus.
Oh, hell.
my goodness.
Oh, hell.
Really
They
is
brought
that
up.
case.
They brought up Renee Gracie. I don't want to get rid of that. Anyway, no, I'm just joking. No, I'll be trying to find it on my bloody phone. I'll get to it. It's all good. Just be patient, everyone.
be
Look,
patient,
it's
guys.
also
Don't
released.
forget, if you
Yeah.
have a question for Brendan as well, fire them in, and we might be able to answer some questions for you. Don't forget, best question of the night gets mind you, Blendy's going to have a lot to do. There's 158 comments so far. You're going to have to go through, mate, to find a winner. You didn't think your night was going to be easy, did you?
Thought I was going to get a bid after this, but
Legend, all right, mate. Bloody hell.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Yeah, other people are helping other people with the name of it, so that's good. Hey, look, this is quite exciting. Waiting for someone to say they've got, or someone did say they got it, but then the others said they haven't seen it. So I don't know if he's telling us the truth.
It may be up on Google now. I've
Might
just
be up
refreshed
on
my
Google.
page
There
and
you
it's
go.
coming up now.
Oh wow!
Mm.
Sometimes
Hey,
all the questions come at once and you can't keep up. How
Hey, just
hard is
quickly,
it
Muddy
to do?
Goodley's asked a question here, Blendy. Are there any updates on the old games?
There's a possibility I might be doing one shortly, because I actually have to anyway, because Google themselves are bringing in some sort of security thing, basically, where you need to update all your games to the latest versions of the Android software so that they're compatible with security and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'll be looking at doing some. There may not be major updates, but I'll be looking at doing some things. I've used some of one of Dirt and Zed's tracks in the past, so I may very well throw another one in there or something. We'll see how we go.
Hey, I know you made mention quickly in the piece about Street Stocks. Brooklyn Lock has asked, will there ever be a sidecar game?
Oh, that's next level, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
You know,
mate. I've often thought about that, mate. Myself.
It would be pretty cool. I know, and I even thought about it with this, but the physics are made for sort of 4 wheels, eh? But might be able to fake 3 wheels a little bit. But
I'll tell you what, when you finished and released your other thing, we might do a collaboration for a sidecar solo game, Speedway, to add to that stuff, mate.
Can you imagine it, eh? It would be cool.
I think a sidecar would be cool. Yeah. And if you could make, I've always thought about a sidecar one. You know how in R Factor you can have 2 in one car and they swap drivers?
Yeah.
But have 2 come on and one's the swinger and one's the rider, you know?
Great, eh?
And that would be pretty cool, you know? I mean, at cockpit, that would be just hilarious. The guy, it'd be super funny, you know? I know that's a lot of work, but I've always thought, you know, to finish off, because we've basically got most Speedway stuff now for New Zealand, haven't we? Dirt's been real proactive. I mean, his street stock game, mate, it was made over a weekend because we didn't want to run with the one that was out there at cockpit. Wow. So Dirt said, oh, well, I'll see what I can do. He started on a Friday night, and by Sunday he'd finished with the street stock game. It was in its bare form, though, you know, and now it's developed, but it was basically up and running for us to use within a weekend.
Crazy, eh?
Hey, you know, like... it's not like how long it takes to do these ones you're doing, obviously, but hey, listen, a question for you with the stuff you're doing now. Are you increasing like your poly counts and everything like that, or is it still done by textures with the new stuff you're doing with that program?
It's a combination of the two of them, eh? The
Yeah.
texturing of using a professional texturing program
Yes.
that I've never used before, and the poly count is far higher than anything I've done before too.
Oh, that's
a
awesome.
combination of the two. Yeah, it's definitely a combo of the two.
Cool. So those
He's
that don't
ac-
understand what we're actually saying here, poly counters, when you make a model, a chassis or something, or a body or whatever in a game, it's, for example, how would you say it? It's like, say you had it made up of little squares, and if you had 1,000 squares, that's a high poly count, and if you had 500 squares, that's a small poly count. And the more squares you had, the better the quality was in the game. Is that how we, if we simple terms, Blendy?
Yeah. Or the more you can create, more detail you can sort of get in there. Model, yeah, basically, yeah. So you have something that's real low poly, something like I've created here, and you can have a whole wall that's just one cube, basically. Whereas when you create it in a high poly version, you might put a bunch of different extra little details all the way through it and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and the higher the poly count, the better it looks, more realistic it can look. So for those that are, yeah.
So if I go and spend $2,500 on the phone, Blendy, and ask you that, oh, hold on, sorry,
Kins, go. I interrupted you.
I forgot what I was going to say. But if I go and spend like $2,800 on a hot new phone, Apple or Samsung, is it going to give a bit of clarity because it's got more guts in the phone to run things? Is it going to, like with graphic cards and computer wheel and all this stuff?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, it might. You get a higher resolution screen, it's always going to make it higher resolution and look a little bit better, but it'll only, do so much, really, eh? The game itself can only go so far, so... Yeah.
There are a few
Been
people
playing
in the Apple Store now have said they've got it, and the Google Store have said they've got it. So
it must be up on
it's
both.
obviously
That's
live.
great.
And some here you go, people. Some have said just search up Peylah Games and you'll find it a lot quicker. So there you go.
There you go. Well, how about if you give me 2 secs, I'm going to put a post up and it'll have the links in it.
There we go. And that's on Peylah Games Facebook site.
Peylah Games. Yep, Peylah Games. I'm just going to add an image I've got sitting here that I've.
Now, all those people that keep asking about PS4, no, this is a mobile game, but what he is doing in the future is still undecided what format you will see it in. Correct, so you just have to hold fire for that. One day we might be on here again releasing that one. So let's hope that it's like that. Oh, your comments are only up to 236 to go through now, Blendy. So you didn't want to go to bed tonight, did you?
That'd be great. There you go. There should be a couple of links on the Facebook page now with it all up. So
I'll tell you what's funny, kids, is as they're getting the game, our viewer numbers are dropping.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there.
Isn't that funny? We got right. I've been watching it, and as someone said, I've got it. I'm watching the numbers just go. Oh, look, there it is. Reno's got it. Good on you, kids.
Yeah, it's by the next version, and I'm gonna show it tomorrow at a digital cinema.
Wants to said hello, Blendy.
Oh, g'day, mate. Long time
yeah.
since I've seen that guy.
Yeah, eh?
Long time since I've seen that guy.
I've just been giving him a hard time about getting back on racing with us too.
Oh, nice.
There you go. So there you go, Wants. You and Blendy need to make a comeback together. Oh, look at that. He's got it. That's awesome. Hey, if you already got it and had a quick look through it, tell us what you think, people. It's out. I reckon it's pretty cool. It's hard case, like I was. Yeah, I know, Murray.
Oh, can't quite see that. The costings and everything, the shop prices.
Yes.
Hey, but just remember too, guys, it's worth paying for. There's a lot of time and effort goes into this game and bringing this for you guys and all the other stuff we do. And the best way we can show our support is by purchasing this stuff and getting it done, So there you go. Wayno Wants has just said it sounds good for you and him to make the comeback together, Blendy. So
there you go. There'll be 2 of us right at the back. That's great. Actually, come to think of it, I think we always were at the back.
Oh, fun size. Right. Bank cards here. Time to purchase the premium.
Camera view someone's put. Blendy?
What's that?
Someone's put, can you change camera view?
No, no. It's stuck in that one view at the moment.
There you go, people. So no, it's stuck in that.
Let me let me get some feedback on that, and I'll see what I can do as far as that goes. I can't put it too close to the cars because of the way the cars the cars are made to be really exaggerated. So when they sit when they go around a corner and stuff, they really tilt like this from a top view. They look cool, but from when you're down at the same level at them, it sort of looks so over exaggerated, it's ridiculous. I've left it up high, but we'll see how we go. I might be able to make a slight adjustment to it and maybe bring it down to that level, but we'll see how we go.
Wicked.
Look at that. Everyone's saying, well, you're saying you're always at the back racing, mate. All the old school boys are all coming back. No, you're on your roof, Blendy.
Yes, there we go. Told you.
Oh, you're upside down.
I was actually on the infield, yeah.
Good times, fun times, Blendy? Good times, memories.
So good.
Hey, look, thanks for all tuning in, everybody, too, and joining us for this release. It's been a fun time doing it, actually, and I can see our numbers dropping away as everyone's playing the game. They can't obviously do two things at once, our viewers. Mind you, they're probably watching it on their phone. I've got the game now. That's it. That's gone. Let's get it.
They're gone.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it the Micro Machines game? It's like the Micro Machines game back in the day, according to Christopher.
Yeah, well, that's it. You could probably think that. Yeah. Sort of that same high view, and yeah.
There you go. Someone's already definitely worth getting the full game. So there you go, people. Oh, Murray's still here. He's standing strong with us, Kins. Look, Murray, look at Kins. He's not even here with us, mate. Look at him sitting there playing the game already.
I'm behind the bloody thing.
To be the host, Blendy? Look at him. He hasn't looked up since he got the game.
I'm updating my card on get the bloody thing. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna.
What happened to the giveaway codes? Well, he said that the giveaway code would happen at the end of the show once we pick the best question. So yeah, we were giving it away during the show. It'll be posted up afterwards once Blendy goes through the 272 comments. There you go, Kins. Murray's got one job, Kins. One job.
One job. And he's got to keep his kids happy. And I think he's done that. His little neighbours are happy.
They're playing the game.
Oh, yeah. I'll get in there. I'll give it up. I'll go and do it soon.
Hey,
Spin.
I've been talking about doing a segment on our show as well called basically a tech talk with the sim racing side of stuff. Blendy, would you be interested in joining Dirt to do a tech talk show one night?
Yeah,
talking modelling and stuff and how the games are made for people, that want to watch a show like that. I was thinking, because I was gonna call it what was it? Something with Dirt, doing it in the dirt with Dirt or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But the two of you, as a couple of the original creators for the KSS mod, I think that'd be great for people to hear from you and him about what's involved, and let people actually get a good idea of what is actually involved and how much it takes, So if you're keen to do that one night, we might have to tee that up too. I'd say, what would people out there, the viewers that we've got left, would you like to hear some of the technical side of gaming? Tell your mate that's playing the game beside you.
Can I use my controller in game?
Sit right at the top and look down at all the games because they'll all be on everything.
You can use a controller.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. All right, off to the shop to buy a controller.
Pushing that on Blendy. 100%, yeah.
What's that?
It would have been mental pushing the controller side of it for you, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. He is. You're 100%. I agree. Making a controller work. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well,
Got to have a controller.
I around with it to get it to work, but yeah, he's the one that pushed for it to go and get going. That's for sure.
Great kid. Been fun. Yeah, we spoken about the games in the future there, Flynn. Plenty coming. Look, just keep in touch on the Facebook page. Actually,
do you still mess around making 3D model stock cars? Oh, that must be directed at me, was it, Jesse? I suppose. I haven't made one. I've still got the models there, but I haven't made a stock car or modified in a while. I got a 3D printer blending. I was making 3D modeled stock cars and modifieds and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, Zach, it is out. The game just got released about 20 minutes ago, mate. Yeah, so it is out.
It's on the Google Play Store.
Yeah. If you go to Peylah Games, everyone, you'll see Belinda's just also updated with the links directly to Google Play and App Store. So
And
make
that's
sure you go and
on
check
his
it out there.
webpage. That's on Peylah Games and Facebook.
Yeah. So that's where you'll find that. See it is.
Chris
See you guys.
See you guys. Phone
Oh, it's gone off flat.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome. This has been cool fun. It's been fun,
Oh.
mate. It's been a laugh, actually. It's been bloody good. Hey, where's everyone gone to?
Yeah, they've all taken off. They've all got the game. We were right up there. The next minute, they're gone. Do you still add cars to Dirt Track Gladiators?
I haven't done any for a while now, but there is a possibility I might. But it's more than likely that I'd be adding content to Full Contact Teams Racing because that's the popular one, whereas Dirt Track Gladiators is sort of.
Oh, that's from Jacob Buckle. So he probably
Buckle,
wants that
yeah.
46B in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want the buckle or want the car in there?
Yeah. We've got it in our RF2 stuff because I painted both those. Oh, and what that was in there because I gave you the things for that. That 46B was in the original Dirt Track, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I gave you. Oh, he wants 99B now because he's the new driver. You see, so
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't done it for. You never know. I might add some more to it, but it's sort of with Dirt Track Gladiators 2 coming out. It's sort of definitely taken a big backseat that one. So yeah.
See you later, Blair. Thanks for dropping in, mate. 95% downloader. I'm out, boys, to play. See ya.
Well, have fun.
It's amazing how much I can see the numbers and the viewers, and it's just gone. It's got the game, which is good though, because that's what we want. We want them playing it. We want them buying it. We want them doing it. So
Yep, absolutely.
this is such a fun game. I already put the tank over. It's
Oh, yeah. Oh, Brett Greg, still have the DTRSC add-ons. Going way back, mate. Way back. Wow. Brody Goodley, thanks, Blendy. Yeah, awesome. Madu Goodley, Dirt Track has better handling, lol.
Dirt Track is a completely different game.
Bloody Wayne, eh? Wants. How rude of me. Hi, Booksinkins.
yeah. There's old Pete's put up their first race done, loving it. So the numbers have gone back up as people have come back to give us feedback, mate. Look at that. It's
See, so all those who left the
to fire abuse, that's good.
yeah. Sprint cars are a blast. Yeah, they still are, mate. So everything's going well there. Now, for those who disappeared the 100+ of years, there's something very, very special. See, you should have stayed and hung in there. We've got an exclusive announcement. No, I'm just joking.
Well, there is something coming up soon though, but you just got to keep tuning in. So your best bet is to make sure you've subscribed to us so you can see what's coming up next. So not for Blendy, but for us.
Yeah, totally.
There's something good coming, and I'm sure all of you are going to love it. So
looking forward to that.
Keep tuned. Blendy
The other
is always nodding his head, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be a good night. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, actually. And the thing I was talking about really being special, you know how he made mention of 500,000 downloads, $1 per one he gets? So he's going to walk us in the shed. He's got a super stock in the shed. Go show us. No. You wish, hey? Well, that'll get the speedo rumors going.
Somebody informed me.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Oh well, I suppose we could probably finish it on those laughters and notes, couldn't we, Kins? And
totally.
Thanks, Blendy, heaps for allowing us to do the live show with you and do the release with you. It's been a privilege, eh, Kins?
Oh, totally, 100%. You know, look at the viewers that were hanging in there to watch. Already clicked over to 100 before we even went live. The sharing of the post that we were going to talk about this tonight, the big launch, that was just huge for us. And everyone just commenting, and the participation with the audience just shows the popularity of the game on Apple and, of course, Android, you know, and just tells you how huge Speedway is in New Zealand. Doesn't matter what age. You know, we all got these flash phones these days. They all want to have a play on it. And it's just takes the time away while you're at a race meeting. And instead of going and get a hot dog, you can sit there and play a bloody game or something. But, you know, whether you're in transit out there with the family going on holiday, summer's around the corner, Speedway's just around the corner. Need to keep the kids quiet, tell them to download the game, sit in the back seat, and you just keep driving, concentrating on the road. The kids are happy playing some games. Why
Well,
not?
I think
You know,
that's the market now too, Kins.
Exactly.
Anywhere you go, everybody's like that. So you might as well give them something to play with.
and if you go to dinner with your family and the kids are playing it, you can blame that fella.
Yeah. If you can't get your kids off the phone, here's the...
Blame him. His fault.
Yeah. I think there's a few wives out there that are going to be throwing stuff at me at Speedway.
Yeah, well, see, now you've been put forefront with your face now, mate, so everyone knows who you are, so that kid will believe you next time.
Yeah. So, you know, get home, the wives will get home. Oh, the husband hasn't done the lawns. Busy playing stuff. Okay. It's going to be longer now, wives, for husbands when they go to toilet now. It's going to be a lot longer.
Should I left it once I get off here? I don't even know where my phone is. I'm real organised. There you go.
All right, I think that's a wrap, We better let you go, mate. Go spend some time with your family. Thank you, though. We do appreciate this. And I know every single person who's watched this, who has a mobile phone, who has access to it right now, will be appreciative of this. And that's their summer fun, you know, taken up for them at the moment. And it's not a huge expense. So do get on there and support this man, because what he's created for us to do, it's just, it's fun. You know, I know you enjoy it, mate. It's a lot of work put in by you. And that's something we've always going to be strong on the show is please don't hammer him if things aren't working right. You know, support him and get out there and support him. Download our Apple Store, Play Store, get on board. And it's fun. If you can have a laugh and share a bit of fun with it, I'm sure you can too as well.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much,
Yeah,
That's
mate.
awesome,
Thank you.
mate. I'll just put you to the side, but don't run away. We'll see if we can't quickly try and find a winner, if that's okay.
That sounds good.
Okay, well, we'll just let Blendy go in the background for a second and we'll wrap it up. And I'm just going to finish it off with saying, don't forget us Sunday night for our North Island Champs E-Series. We'll be streaming that live with our Pops online part store. Pops has been a great sponsor. So, yeah, we will be doing that, Kins. Anything else to finish it off before I hit the big button?
No, I think we're going to catch another guest on Wednesday, but everyone out there, enjoy what's left of the end of the month. Look, September rolls around on Thursday next week. Today week is a new month, getting closer to Speedway, everyone.
Yeah,
Speedway fans are getting amped, and just like all the fans who are amped tonight, we do appreciate you taking time out, joining us here on a Thursday show, giving you the official release of the new update with Peylah Games. And big ups to Blendy for joining us, Brendan. Good to see his family, his kids rocking and rolling in their dressing gowns and whatnot, having some fun. It's been a fun night. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
Just go out there and give it your every time. And
When you're young and you get in your old man super stock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Give it the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?